is this spiritual wife and who is this spiritual husband? A spiritual wife, a spiritual husband was the man that married to you. God has no role to play in your life. You will only call God to give him honor and respect. I want to tell you the reason why so many of you will never have baby. For the fact initially program. Ekwe mu na obolo na mmụọ kpọrọ m okwu eziokwu abagashi alụghị ngozi. Izu ụka nwa ya abụlele a remarkable week in your life. Ị ga na-asị na izu ụka nwa bụ most faithful week. So many people may tell you that they want you to deliver your spiritual husband. Meanwhile, Christianity is teaching you that there's nothing like coming from any other place that is not from heaven. That all of us, that God is creating people every day. Let me now tell you, you have no business with the God of creation. In the spiritual aspect of teaching, in the spiritual understanding, in the understanding of our forefathers, God created the world, not human being, not the spirit living inside the human body. You can argue with your keypad, you can argue with your phone. There's no proof that God created your spirit. There's no proof that God created you. The only proof was that your mother and your father, without making love, there's no how they can produce you. Bible is forcing you to believe that you were created. And I am telling you in the traditional aspect, we were not created. We were not created. Because you may be busy thinking that God is busy creating people every day. The newborn baby God created and give to a certain woman to give birth, and create another one and give to other. Why is God not circulating the newborn baby to everybody? Let me tell you, your destiny is in your hand, not in the hand of God. Whatever thing that you are passing through in this very pleasant life is something that you agree or your she agreed for you. Nothing concerns God in your life. Nothing concerns God. Whether you will live long life is not in the hand of God. Whether you will live short life is not in the hand of God, but in the hand of your personal recarnator, your guardian angel. If I can explain it the way you will understand it. Your long life does not depend on God. If your long life depends on God, God will never allow anybody to die prematurely. Because God is a merciful God, the way our ancestors explain it. But God is indoor, looking at you. Whatever thing you choose in life is what we see. If God is really working the way Bible God said, a pregnant woman cannot die while giving birth. But I will explain the reason why pregnant women die in some aspects. Here you can make a noise, you may not to agree with me, but it's none of my business. My own is to teach you what you're supposed to know. Your own is to know it and understand it, or you forget about it. If God is really working, if God is really working the way Bible God, the way Christians are explaining it, nobody will die in the hospital. Because everybody is praying to God. Everybody is asking for forgiveness. What am I saying in the sense? I want you to share this program as you can hear me. If you can hear me anywhere you are, share this program. I want you to save some certain people. I want you to save them their marriage. I want you to save them their relationship. I want you to save them from the way they are seeing disaster in their business. Everything is scattering in their life. I want you to save them. I want you to share this program. Is spiritual spouse, is it only in Africa? No, my dear, it's not only in Africa, but different country has different culture, how they settle their different spiritual what do I call it? This is Africa. You are in Africa. You will do it the way your forefathers do it. You can never ever run away from your shadow. Who you are is who you are, and who Ndocha is who Ndocha is. And I now tell you that Ndocha will their own culture. They have the way they appease the spirit. Not by Nafa Nana one among so no. Not by in the name of Jesus. No. They have their culture. Go deep down. If you are living in abroad, ask people. If you are not living in abroad, ask people in abroad. Let them tell you. I have a friend in Mexico who gave Benaja. I have so many people in USA. I have so many people in China. So likewise you ask them. My people have told me I won't do a chess here more menana. They do their own. The people they call white, not Africa. Who is this spiritual wife and who is this spiritual husband? A spiritual wife was the woman you are married to in the water, in the river world before coming to this very planet. A spiritual husband was the man that married to you in the water, in the spiritual world before you come to this very planet. And you have a concrete agreement with him before you cross over to this very planet. Of which some of you told him that you are going to come back, that you are not going to do anything here. You were sent on a mission to come and view the world. You are sent on a mission to come and save some certain family. You are sent on a mission to come and fulfill a prayer of a married woman, in order for that married woman to give birth. And you want to get married. Once you get married and you are returning back, the woman need to go. I think in the name of one card, you are going back immediately. The woman prayed, please God, please give me only but one child. If you can give me only but one child, and the mother God has sent you. Oh, my daughter, stand up, please go and answer this woman's prayer. This woman has no child in her destiny, but I want you to answer her prayer. Go to the word and made her to stop crying. And you listen to the instruction. When you go there, this woman is going to give birth to you. Wait until you get married, have a child. On the process of you having child, please return back and come and attend to your whatever thing you are doing in the water. Yes, Your Highness, you will go. I'm just explaining the language you may understand. Not exactly what they do there, but this is how it is. Thank you. You may travel and come to a woman's womb, but the woman will give birth to you. You become adult. It reached the time of your marriage, you got married. In the process, when you are giving birth, you die. You finally give birth. You die. You return back to the water world. The woman that cried, her prayer has been answered. She has finally become a grandmother through you that answered her prayer. See, let me tell you, the way we understand this word is not the way the Spirit understands it. He said, everything in this world is programmed. Everything happening in your life is programmed. That's why I told you that God has nothing to do with you. If you are serious calling God to come and help you, God is no way to help you. Tell yourself some truth, my brother. God can never help you. Because when you are choosing your destiny, you did not inform God. God has no role to play in your life. You will only call God to give him honor and respect. Nothing concerns God that you are giving birth. Nothing concerns God that you die. Nothing concerns God that you have accident. Nothing concerns God that you are going to market to sell. Nothing concerns God. Whatever thing you choose that today is going to be fruitful in your destiny, so shall it be. Your destiny lead you. Akalaka mmadu na-edu ya. Akalaka mmadu na-edu ya. Akalaka kata no one na-edu gi. When you are busy calling God without doing something that you're supposed to do, then you keep on having problem in your life. Because that thing that you're supposed to do, nobody will do it for you. When you were sent on a mission to represent some certain people and you refuse to settle and refuse to represent them, then you begin to have a back and front from the spirit that sent you. They will keep on tormenting you until you accept your task. Your Christian belief does not support or does not allow you to believe that you have a spiritual wife. This is where I'm having problem with Christianity. They did not support spiritual wife. They did not believe in somebody coming from one planet that has a spiritual family there. No. But your spiritual belief can deliver you from spiritual wife and spiritual husband. Now, my question to you is, who gave you that spiritual wife? How did you marry your spiritual wife? How did you get that spiritual husband that your Christian belief is trying to deliver you from? I want to ask you that question. Because your Christian belief is a proof of what I am saying now. Because so many ladies that is listening to me, as one way or the other, go to some certain church and they try to deliver you from your spiritual wife. Yes or no? Or your spiritual husband, yes or no? Instead of making arguments, please sit down and listen to me. I will touch you where you will know that this thing that I'm saying is a truth. But if you believe to ignore the truth and believe in whatever thing you want to believe is none of my business. I want to tell you the reason why so many of you will never have baby. I want to tell you the reason why so many of you will never be pregnant in your life, in this life, except in the next life. So many women have went to so many spiritual houses. So many women have went to so many native doctors. So many women have done so many things in order to conceive, to become pregnant for their husband. But everything they did, nothing happened. Why? Why is this so? Why is this so? The reason is because